Hello. For the last nearly 2 years, we have lived in this apartment, and today is our final night of staying here. Now, the place is in a little bit of disarray. Unsurprisingly, we've gotten rid of the bed frame. Now we're just straight on the mattress. But this has been our bedroom. The highlights of the bedroom for me have really always been the plants that Mrs. Kenning has really lovingly looked after. I had some plants, but they kind of died. It's nice to see them in the sun. The bedroom itself...
Fucking that happened in here?
That's right.
That wasn't your favourite part?
The plants are pretty neat too.
You have to cut that bit out.
I'm leaving it in!
No, you're not.
Why?
Because...
You're all about the humour. I've enjoyed that.
Why is it funny?
I don't know, because I was talking about plants. Oh. I've also enjoyed that we get like a little sliver of sunlight in the afternoon, so that's kind of nice. Above us is our nemesis, and the cause of quite an argument, which was the smoke alarm. Honestly, how am I supposed to reach that when there is like 4 feet of difference? On a chair there's like 2 feet. This was our lounge room. We have deconstructed the couch, and that is disappearing downstairs in about 15 minutes. Which means this is the final bit of sun that we get to see in this apartment. Oh, I suppose it's tomorrow. Now, going through the fly screen, this is our balcony. When the first lockdown happened, Catherine was just... I thought she's locking the door. When the first lockdown happened, we were so keen to go for a walk that we just paced backwards and forwards. And I think once Catherine dared me to do this 100 times. And so I did. On this side, the neighbours. It always freaked me out how close they were. Like, literally, it's maybe like 15 metres, if that. And to the side, we never really had neighbours over here. There was a lady who had a little dog once, but then she disappeared. And on this side, I never saw these neighbours actually on the balcony. Let's peek. Okay, let's see if Mrs. Kenning has locked the door. She had, but then she unlocked it. Hey, Catherine. It's interview time.
What was my expectation?
Yeah.
What?
What was your expectations?
Well, when we rented this place, it was supposed to come with a car park, and we were told it included hydro, which is power, and water, which is hydro. And then the lady was like, oh yeah, it turns out it doesn't include water or electricity, but it's fine, it will cost you like $20 a month or something. She really played that down. And then the landlords were like, you are foreigners, we cannot trust you, so you can't have a car unless we approve it. So we're basically taking your car park off you. And at the time I said, Waylon, I think that you should negotiate a better rent. And he said, Catherine, I think you're a big fat dummy and I'm not going to do that.
I mean, it's a pretty heated market.
No, it wasn't. It absolutely was not.
It was.
It definitely was.
It was a red hot market.
This had been free for 6 months or something.
No way.
Yes, way. It was hotter than it is now, but it was still hot. We could have had this place for like $2,100, I reckon.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so we pay $23 we paid $2,300 for the first year. We had to put down 6 months. Oh, was it 4 months we paid? First 3 months and last month or something?
Yeah.
So that was a shit ton of money. But as you can see, it's like full of shit now, but it's a really nice light space.
And if you were to compare it to what you would get in Wellington, is this better or worse value?
It's much better. It's actually been made to live in. Like the pantries are full size.
And
it's like insulated, you get a balcony.
The windows have double glazing. When it is -20 outside, we can be in here and it's like 21 degrees.
Throughout winter, we usually would just put the heater on for nighttime, and it's like a thermostat, so it wouldn't be running the whole night.
And then at nighttime, we'd leave the air conditioning on so we didn't overheat.
Yeah, that's true. We did actually we would heat it during the day and then aircon it at night to sleep. Yeah, I've been really happy overall. I just think that we overpay. And because now places comparable to this are like going for $1,600. But apart from that, it's great.
I don't think they are in Wellington.
No, I mean in Toronto.
Yeah.
But so you live in New Zealand.
Yeah.
IKEA furniture I would not recommend. I know IKEA is coming to New Zealand. Some things have been really good.
But like don't you actually... But don't you love, like, this chair?
But how good was the couch? Not at all. The bed frame, a bit shit. So definitely don't buy a lounge suite from IKEA.
And when it comes to Canada overall, would you live in Toronto again?
I would tell people, even if you're visiting, if you want to live in Canada, Montreal would be way more preferable. It's like a slightly smaller city, but it's on an island.
And you don't really have to worry about people speaking French. Like you don't need to know French, but
just if you were getting a job.
Yeah, and I feel like that's something you can do over time. Or Vancouver, I still think that would be kind of nice because of the connection to the sea.
Yeah, and it's a lot more our temperature.
Yeah.
Here it gets fucking hot in summer and really cold in winter.
Yeah.
Which is not for me.
So overall, Toronto, 6 out of 10. Well, for me, Toronto, 6 out of 10. For you, Catherine?
I really liked the TTC. They've got these amazing wild blueberries that are just in North America. They are epic. The deals in Canada are really good.
You can't beat the deals.
You can't really beat the deals. So does that get us up to 3 or 4?
Easily 4.
Okay.
What about Newfoundland?
Newfoundland's really cool.
There's 5.
But we don't live in Newfoundland.
Ooh. And with that, we are leaving this apartment. Thanks.
Tomorrow.
Well, yes.
We've got a shit ton more cleaning to do.
Alright, gotta go. Thanks, bye. Okay, my hair is wild, but here is our apartment now. It is empty. Empty, empty, empty. Just spent the last day and a half cleaning, scrubbing everything, the skirtings. I miss your apartment. With both of us on about 4 hours sleep, welcome to our new home for the next 8 days. Let's do a room tour. This is the Marriott City Centre, Eaton Centre. It's the one connected to the mall. Okay, let's see what we got. There's some coffee bits and bobs, but we're not going to use them. There is an aircon, and hopefully it kind of works and is cooling us down. We'll see. The views. So over there is Nathan Phillips Square, and I was seeing if I could show you it. Let's see. Okay. So you can just see the top of the little Toronto sign. That is the curved building. That is the City Hall. Through there is the Sheraton, which we've already stayed at. And then just past that is the Hilton, which we have not stayed at. And just past that is the Shangri-La, which we have stayed at, and it's the nicest hotel I've ever stayed in. Let's see what else we got. I mean, it's a pretty yucky day, so there's not much to do down there. And down there we've got a little bit more snow and stuff. Okay, continuing on the tour, we have a beautiful sofa. It's quite long. And the normal bedside amenities. There is a USB port and a charger, just the one, but there are more down here. I don't know why they make it so obscure to have like chargers. We've got a TV, and the TV does have YouTube built into it and Netflix, so that's quite good. Bed, reasonable, does bed-like stuff. Area for our suitcases, of which there are many. Catherine's built a little hand sanitizer station, which is quite good. And then we have a wardrobe with wardrobe-y things. Hello, it's me. Jackets. And would this even be a Marriott or a Sheraton with some sort of cheap abstract art?
Yeah, I mean, it's not to my taste, but seems clean. It had a funky smell when we came in. It would have been nice to have like a window that we could open in these times. But like we're so used to having this many suitcases in Japan where the rooms are. So the couch, because Waylon's going to be working, the couch, the desk, all this, a very separate bathroom. Makes it a lot easier for us to both be in this space while he's working and I'm working on internet shopping.
Yeah, I think we can survive here 8 days.
Yeah.
Bathroom tour. All sanitised by Mrs. Kenning. We're using This Works again.
No, we're not. We're using our own stuff.
Oh, we're not using This Works. We were using our own stuff, but they have This Works. It's me. Ugh. Look haggard. 4 hours sleep. Toilet does toilety things, I presume. And shower time. We've got a rain shower. We've got a detachable shower head, so I'm a fan. But not really anywhere to hang clothes and stuff. There's no clothesline. And there's no bath, but there is glass, so I'm a fan of that too. And with that is the room tour. We're staying 8 nights, and I think we're paying like $900 or $1,000 or $800, something like that. I feel like it's around $900. And that is... Oh yeah, including a free breakfast, but we'll see what the quality of that is like. That is the Marriott downtown, city centre at CF Eaton Centre, I think is its name, right?